Hello my dudes, or should I say hello my ho-ho-hos. That was a really bad joke, but we're just gonna pretend it was good. It's Christmas. Well, it's not Christmas, but it's December 20-something, and I'm finally feeling in the mood. So is Lloyd. Lloyd has been very festive since like November, so we're getting into the mood. We're getting into the vibe of Christmas. If you know me, you may or may not know, I'm a bit of a suburban white mom when it comes to Christmas. I love Christmas. My life in December is Christmas, and it is getting ready for Christmas, and I love Christmas and I love everything about it, and I love how it's just like so fun and like you get to be like a child. Like I just love it. Also this is Lloyd. If you didn't watch the video where I got Lloyd, he's a llama. He has an Instagram. He's just so famous and we love him so much. So I've been kind of like having a time recently, not gonna lie. Mental health has not been at its peak. I mean, clearly, but you know what I mean? Like I've been kind of having like a rough time recently, and I've just been like super anxious all the time, and I'm like, you know, just staying in bed all day, every day. I haven't really been doing much or making myself do anything. So I feel like I haven't really gotten into the spirit this year as much as I'd like to. I thought it would be a fun idea for both me to get in the spirit, but also like to hopefully get you into the holiday spirit, because even if you don't celebrate Christmas, or if you do or you don't really like it, we could all use a little bit of jolliness. A lot of people just had finals. That shit sucks. So I thought, let's do something Christmassy, and I remembered that I have cupcake toppers for Christmas, so I'm thinking, what better thing to get into the Christmas spirit than with cupcakes? Point is, let's get into the Christmas spirit. Let's have some fun. Let's like do some shit and make some freaking cupcakes, bro.
Everybody needs a turkey and some mistletoe. Help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know it's sad.
Hello and welcome back to the Lloyd and Lexa cooking show, in which I show again to people on the internet how lonely and sad my life is. Today we're going to be baking Christmas cupcakes, hopefully before my mother gets home, because if she sees me baking, she might yell at me because we have a lot to do. That's actually important, and cupcakes is not one of those things. But I feel like if she sees them made and there's no mess, she'll be good. You know what? I don't even think I'm in focus. I should fix this. 1 second. I turned the lights on because it's getting dark, but there's one slight thing. We don't have cake mix, so I thought I could just make it from scratch. Now, I know like lots of people make cupcakes from scratch, but I've never done that because I'm bad at cooking and pretty much everything that I try to do. So now I'm gonna try and make cupcakes with the first recipe I see. Okay, wait. I probably should like research this before I like completely... Where's the ingredient list? These ones claim to be perfect. We're gonna do this one. So in case you feel like baking along with me, even though I have absolutely no expertise and are just trying to follow a recipe, which I'm not good at, in case you're following along, let's do this, my dudes. Go! Christmas cupcakes. And we're back to actually make, okay, what is it? Oh, my mother texted me. Let's get to baking. So it says first preheat the oven. I got it. Last time I tried to soften sugar, it didn't go so well. I melted it on accident and it was so hot and it burned. That shit, I almost forgot. I have to dress in the proper attire. That's so much better. It says to use a hand mixer. I'm gonna try and do this by hand. I've done a oopsie. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna take out the hand mixer. Okay, crisis averted. Shit. I always feel like a cook when I crack open eggs, even though I do it wrong. It's like a lot. That's like all our vanilla extract. Dad, look, I'm making this from scratch.
Scratch?
Yeah. We're gonna take this to the side. Okay, so let's have a little chit chat about something. Animals are very mistreated, and so that's why a lot of people are vegan. I myself am not vegan, I'm vegetarian. In a perfect world, I would be vegan, but I could never. I miscounted because I was talking. Okay. So anyway, back to what I was saying. I think a lot of us know why a lot of people are vegan, and I really commend it, and I wish I could do that. But honestly, I mean, I have my own health issues and stuff. It's hard enough for me to be vegetarian. I'm vegetarian, by the way. I do think it's really hard to source meat, and I don't agree with it personally. And also it attributes a lot to all the pollution that we create. A lot of it is meat. It's crazy. Anyway, when it comes to like milk and eggs and like products that are from animals that aren't meat, I really think that like being aware and like knowing where they're coming from is key. I mean, I know like it comes with price. They're more expensive if they're ethically sourced, or if you don't do the shopping. Like, I completely understand. It's like, I'm not trying to like come down on anyone. I'm just saying, like, if you have the capabilities and like the money and stuff to like be aware of like where your products are sourced from, and like even I'm not like sourcing things as ethically as I would like to in the future, but I feel like a little bit of ideas just goes a long way. Personally, I'm not vegan. What I meant is, even though I'm personally like not vegan myself, I still make little steps to try and ethically source where I'm getting my animal products, in hopes of getting them from places that treat their animals in a slightly better way. I feel like just like going the extra mile to see like, where is this coming from? Like what are the brands that I'm buying from do? And like just being aware, I think, is the main key. Like being aware that like there really are animals being completely abused in the system. And so you just gotta figure out where you're getting your stuff, what places do certain things and what places don't, and just trying to be like educated and on top of like your stuff, because I think like the more people that are educated and the more people that are on top of their knowledge about this kind of thing, like the more like it'll force the people that are running those kind of companies and like send the message that we as consumers want to put our money towards things that are ethical and things that we know about and things we know where it's coming from. Yeah, anyway, little rant over, back to making my cupcakes. But yeah, I think that there are definitely ways that you can make an impact on your community or the world around you or whatever when it comes to animals and the environment. Just being aware and like trying to educate yourself is like such a big step that like so little people take. And I think like the more of us, especially us younger people, take that step, I think that it could put the world in a really great direction, and I really recommend it. And yes, okay. Yeah, little rant over, back to the Christmas cupcakes. I just wanted to say like, you know, you can make an impact just by educating yourself and stuff. Okay, back to this mixy. This looks good. Okay, this is the moment I have these cute little things, and the baking cups say fa la 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 llama. Like, oh my god, it's so on brand. I love it. I stan it. I know y'all are probably like, Alexa, we got over our llama phase like 18 years ago. Like, why are you still in your llama phase? Then I say, don't hate, just bake. They're so cute though. Oh my god, I'm scared. Oh my god, this is like so oddly satisfying and terrifying at the same time. I can't believe I did this. I mean, I guess I shouldn't jinx it. Like, I could still fuck up, but like, y'all don't know. Like, I cannot cook for at all. Like, I can't bake, I can't cook, like I'm just not talented in that area. I mean, I'm not talented like in any area, which kind of sucks like a lot. Like, you know, some people are like really good at one thing, or like they're really good at everything, but like I'm not even asking to be really good at everything. Like, I'm just asking to be really good at one thing, but like I just like everything, and I'm like really mediocre at it, you know? And I don't understand like what I did to deserve that. Like, I don't remember asking to be really mediocre at everything. Well, I don't really remember asking to be put into this world, but God really did me like that. So now I'm just here. Now it's cleanup time, my dude. We are responsible human beings.
I will find this
Dishwasher.
so
Okay, I just gotta wait for the cupcakes to finish. So I'm literally just gonna watch YouTube.
Oh no, it's been said Many times, many ways. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you.
How do you feel about the llama cupcakes?
I love the llama cupcakes!
They're good, pumpkin.
Lloyd. Basically, yeah, that was a fun time. Not only did I make my Fa La 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 Llama cookies. Did I say cookies? I meant cupcakes. But I also like got a very well-needed break from being in my own head. I know it sounds really stupid, but I was honestly like kind of like not in my head as much as I normally am, and you know, I got to hang out with my family and rock out to Christmas music, and I think a lot of times I forget about the actual spirit of Christmas, and I think the real spirit of Christmas, whether you celebrate it or not, is not taking that kind of stuff for granted. And I think we all are very guilty of taking stuff like your family or a roof over your head or food or, you know, all the things that you have to be grateful for granted, and, you know, even the little things for granted as well. And I think when you're reminded of all the awesome things you have around you and the teamwork that your family can do, like my family, you know, you get all caught up in the fighting and you forget that you're still like a team sometimes. And after I finished my cupcakes, my mom got home and we had so many groceries to unpack, and it was like the four of us just working super hard to like try and get everything in the house before my aunt like got here and like trying to clean up. It was almost like I was enjoying doing chores because I felt like useful and I felt like I was a part of something. And I fucking hate chores, so I don't know what that was about, but I reorganized cabinets today. I made dinner, I cleaned up, and I know maybe that sounds really stupid, but I never do that kind of thing, and I usually am so complaining and I really don't like it. But today, for whatever reason, like everything that I did just felt really like productive and good. I don't know, I think it's the kind of small things that you force yourself to do, even when you don't want to force yourself to do. I think Christmas is really super good because it's a good opportunity to get us all out of our heads and focus onto something that isn't ourselves. I think a lot of us get caught up in ourselves and in our own heads, and we're not even stressed about actual things, but we're like so mean to ourselves and stuff. So I think like doing stuff that isn't exactly you is really nice, and it's really helpful, even if all of your body wants to stay in bed all day and do nothing but stare at the ceiling. And I completely understand that it's not your fault if you struggle with your mental health, but I think there's a lot of stuff that you can do to make it better. I don't know, I feel like today was one of the days where I can just feel the difference between right now and some of the hardest times in my life I've had the last whole year, and it makes me happy, the progress I've made. I hope everybody and their family have a wonderful holiday season. If you haven't already and you want to, it means the world if you would like and subscribe. And you can follow me everywhere at Alexa Kate with the number 8. And yeah, that's it. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. You all deserve the world. You all deserve full happiness. Hopefully this was slightly entertaining. Goodbye. You can also follow Lloyd on Instagram at Lloyd the Llama. So there's that. Bye. Ooh.